Hi guys and welcome to FORGE WRIGHT. Thanks for dropping in. My name's Andy. Today's video is going to be a follow-up on a video that I did about 3 months ago, which was a bit of an instructional video for a fellow YouTuber, good mate Len Blacksmith, who wanted a bit of help with setting up his MIG welder. He has a Rossi welder, Chinese Rossi welder, which is very similar to the one I have over here, which is what I do all my MIG welding with. And I put this video up showing how to set it up and how to get your basic settings right so you could get some reasonable quality welds. I just blew a bulb in my light. So that's why the lights just dropped a little bit. But anyway, I've got a few views on this video, actually about 600 views and some comments and a couple of questions. So I have two questions from a viewer, Alex K. He has the same welder as mine, which is the Rossi 195 ES. And he's asked me if I could show him the leads that I use, and also could I show him how to use the Rossi welder as an arc welder. They are a MIG and arc welder setup, so you can use these machines as gasless, gas, or stick welding, arc welding, MMA welding. So I thought I'd do a quick video and answer a couple of those questions. I'll start by going to this side over here and showing some of the leads that I use and what I recommend. Okay, I'll start by pointing out the machines that I have. So as I said to Alec, that I don't actually use my Rossi welder for arc welding, because I have a designated arc welder that I use. I've been using this machine for over 20 years now. It was secondhand when I got it, and the mate that I got it off, he bought it secondhand. So I can't tell you how old it is. It's an Easy Weld EC electronic controlled professional welder. Professional, yeah, don't know. So I use this all the time when I'm doing stick welding, which these days is not that often, but sometimes occasion where you want to get up into a really tight space, a long way down inside something, much easier to get a stick welder in there than it is to get the MIG welder in there. So occasionally I still use it, but I never use that for arc welding. That doesn't mean I can't show you how to use it as an arc welder. This is my old arc welder. It's got a low and a high and your ground workpiece. So this relates to the ground plug here, which is fixed. It's a solid ground plug, so not removable. This is the low plug here and the high plug here. So it's got a DINS connector on here. And if you're going to be doing work on thinner material and on low settings, excuse me for the shocking camera work, it has a low settings here. So when it's plugged in down here, this operates in the red zone, so anywhere from about 30 to 100 amps, it operates in that mode. If you're coming up higher and you want to get more out of your welder, just pull that out of there, stick it in there, and it now operates on the white or cream zone here. So two different plugs for different welding power required. Pretty basic unit, good DINS plug on it, and operates with one of these twist hand pieces. When you buy one of these Chinese welders, sorry about the camera work, when you buy one of these Chinese welders, it will come with a ground plug and your gun. Here's my old gun that comes with the welder. I've got a replacement for it, and I will be putting a video up in the not too distant future on setting up a Euro connector on here. I'm going to change this to a Euro plug so that I can plug it in and out, have a longer lead and a better quality gun. So for now, I'll just leave that sitting there. Now, as I say, you will get an earth clamp and a stick welding lead with this machine. Over here is the stick welding machine lead with a DINS plug. You will get an earth lead, which comes with the machine. That is not the clamp that came with the machine. It had a very, very crappy clamp on it. So I got online and purchased a better quality clamp and some decent copper webbing for in there. I've got some replacement webbing coming very soon. It's taking forever to be delivered, but anyway, that's besides the point. Also has a DINS plug on it. So they're the leads that come with the machine. I recommend you do not use this plug. They are rubbish. Really, really poor quality. Got a very, very soft little clamp here. Hardly gets a grip on it at all. It's got shocking little connectors in there. Tiny little V's grips in there that won't grab onto anything. Bit hard to see, I know, but trust me, they're rubbish. So that can go away. The best thing about this lead is this connector. Lead's probably pretty crap as well. So connector's the only thing that's any good for anything. So I take this welder, I take out my DINS plug from my twist grip stick welder lead. I bring it over here. It is a good length, not incredibly long, sorry about the camera work, but it is, 4 meters long, which is pretty good. It's got a good 4 meter long quality, good solid quality cable. Use that, don't use that. So that's an easy bit. Then, this is a very short little lead, but it's got a male DINS connector, and what I've done, as I was asked about what leads I use, I went to the welding supplies and I got a 5 meter length of this cable, and I put a male plug on one end and a female plug on the other end. So now if I'm working a long way away, male end plugged into my machine, female end can now go onto my old shorter lead. That can then go in there and join onto that. So that now becomes my earth lead. Okay guys, now having showed you what sort of leads I use and what leads I don't use, I'll now show you the difference between the lead setup for MIG welding on this machine and for arc welding. So just get rid of all that so it's out of the way. Here we have the setup for MIG welding, where you've just got your gun plugged in to here, which is fixed, and your earth lead plugged in where you can see the little symbol showing the MIG wire coming out the end of the contact tip. That's your earth for your MIG welding. So you have it up on MIG and your earth plugged in here. If I want to now change over and I want to start using this as a stick welder, I take the earth out of there and I move it into here. Simple. You've swapped your earth over from there to there. This is not in use, so we'll ignore that, and you take your cable that runs to your twist grip stick handle and you plug that where you previously had your earth plugged in. So that Now you have your earth running into here and your contact stick running into here. So that's giving us more power coming through here into the stick and less power coming through here into the earth. About 60% of your power running into your stick, 40% of your power roughly running into your earth. Gives you the extra power in here to be able to melt the steel. That's all you have to do, and then of course flick it down onto MMA, which is for your stick welding. Now I'll quickly put a stick in here, tighten her up. Now I can flick it on. You can hear the difference in the machine. It's running as an arc welder now. If I flick it up here, changes the inverter over and the earth is running a different way. We want to have it with stick or arc welding. So you flick it down there, you'll hear the change in the machine's tone. Now that we've covered this bit over here, you can take your stick. I haven't got any gloves on because I'm not going to be doing much welding at all really, just going to be doing a bit of a demonstration on how it all works. Just clean a bit of that previous crud off there that was on there from last time. Now we're good to go. Clearly got my helmet on, and I will put a bit of a bead along here. There we go. That'll do. I'll turn the machine off so we don't have the noise. Stick that back down in there. And as you can see here, I've now got a successful arc bead running along there. Just a random bead of weld, not trying to get anything welded together or do anything specific with it, just to show you that it does work with those settings. So once again, I've got the machine turned off so I can put that over there. It's not going to arc out on anything. I'll turn it up to MIG so I know it's not going to do anything. And I can show you, once again, we've got where this symbol, which I probably didn't zoom in on before, is here. That gives you, this is where your stick rod is plugged into. This is where your earth lead is plugged into. We take this out to get rid of the stick welder altogether. We take this out, put that in there, slips in, rotate it round, bingo. There we have. Set back up for MIG welding with the MIG switch up here. Now it's running with the earth over here and with the gasless wire gun plugged in over here. Hope this helps out in getting your Rossi welder to work as MIG and as arc. I haven't gone into any of the polarity for gasless and solid core MIG welding. That's for a different video. So I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. And if you like the channel, hit the subscribe button. Maybe hit that little bell and you'll get notifications of when I do videos. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.